This week we jam-pack an entire day's shoot into one entertaining and informative episode. Plus we also review the new Lightcraft Workshop camera support system. DVTV starts right now.
This episode is made possible in part by Rig Wheels, camera wheels for creativity. Manhattan LCD, the affordable solution for high-definition monitoring. CPM Camera Rigs, your lightweight solution for caging the beast. Cinemover, the versatile motion system for small cameras.
Understand, never gonna give you up, never let you down.
Hey guys, welcome to another brand new episode of DVTV, bringing you the next wave of digital video. I'm your host, Tony Reale, and today we're going to be doing real estate video. We're at this location here. This is a multi-million-dollar house, and we've been privileged to be able to shoot it. We're going to be showcasing it for the realtor and for the company, and we're going to be using all our camera gear to make this house look good. Now, there's a challenge with real estate video because you're pretty much taking a location, and a very broad location, and you're trying to make it look interesting and friendly and inviting and all that kind of stuff. And that can be a challenge because you're not really necessarily focusing on one small thing, you're focusing on a large thing. So we're gonna tackle that challenge with both lighting, with camera angles and all that kind of stuff. And we're getting stuff set up, we're getting our jib set up, gonna get the camera set up soon. So we'll take you on that journey and the adventure begins.
Here we go.
All right. So I'm setting up Augusta crane. I've got my 501 head right here, and that's going to be flat mounted. And I've got my 504 HD head. Now it's got a little more fluidity, if you will. So I kind of like having that for the more three-dimensional shots. The nice thing is these use the same plate. They use the 501 DL, whatever the heck it's called. And so then I can switch back and forth between off of here and onto here with the same plate back and forth really quickly. So that's actually really, really nice.
And then I carry bags of sand.
Bags of sand, correct. We used to do weights on here because I mean that's usually what you're supposed to do. But I discovered that sandbags, I can figure out the weight calibration for the sandbag just as easily. And then we always have sandbags with us for light stands. So they're actually a little easier to carry around than little discs of super heavy metal.
Yep, softer.
Take your shoes off. Or Alright, so here we're assembling my crazy rig contraption for my Jag 35 electronic follow focus. I've mentioned this before, but I love using this on my jib because then I can pull focus with the same hand I'm operating the pan tilt head with, and then I can use my other hand to maneuver the jib around. So, I mean, yes, I could have a focus puller and that would make life a little bit easier, but honestly, when I'm into it, I like pulling focus myself for non-super complex shots.
All right, so Tony, just give me a verbal on these lights here while I'm filming them. Okay.
Alright, so we're getting lights set up. Basically what I got is 1K over here, and the 1K is just acting as a nice fill to brighten up the room. And since there's tungsten lights in there already, I'm going to balance the tungsten, even though daylight's still spilling in, but that's okay. And right here, we got my handy little Source 4 Junior, and this actually allows me to fake a window back here. So I've got this, the Source 4 is blasting right here. So I'm pretending like there's sun coming through a window. I just love the look of that, especially when you're trying to recreate a morning scene. It just creates this cool look, and I'm satisfied with this. Looking really, really good right now.
What are you doing there?
Well, I have the new Kessler Crane all-terrain outrigger feet, and these things are pretty darn spiffy because they got a lot of angle of movement, and I want a really low shot here. So I want a low angle. We're going to point up at this really awesome staircase right here, and I want a nice dolly shot of that. So the outrigger feet give me a wide base. It's going to be awesome.
This is a beautiful color. This is called
Un momento.
Un momento.
Hold on.
So I can just sit here with my soda, and I can just let the crank just do its thing. You know. All right, action. Action! Bryce. You gotta look there. All right, we just decided that we're gonna extend the jib to its maximum extension. It sounds kind of weird.
You're
to say it
crazy.
Like that.
Don't do it. It's crazy.
No, John, it's happening.
It's crazy.
John, it's happening.
And you're helping.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, I've never done this. The source bar is really bright when you look directly in it. Dude, that is a killer light. It's cool. I love this light. But we don't need it on right now.
It's the morning sun. Right there.
I just turned out the sun. There goes the sun. Da, 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 da. We sing a lot on our shoes.
Give us a little Aaron Neville.
Well, I don't know much, but I know I love you.
Or action.
Okay, this is John Reed, the actual talent behind DVTV. Tony is out in the garage, like looking through equipment, whatever. So we're in here. Actually, me and Jimmy are in here setting up a shot. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set it up and then tell Tony this is what we're shooting, and then he's gonna later claim credit for it. But it'll be our idea. So what we're gonna try to do actually is come in with a dolly. And we're gonna pan in because they have a high ceiling, high on the jib, high on the settings, and then we're gonna come in on the dolly and put this huge sweep down into the living room space. So it should be pretty dramatic. But when you see it on the video, Tony's probably gonna talk about it like it was his idea, and it wasn't. It was me and Jimmy.
Nice.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Is Jesus just all right with you?
This is just all right with me, brother. Hey, John, how's it going?
Good, Tony, how are you?
Doing pretty good. All right, so here we got the Lightcraft Workshop DSLR rig. It's got some unique features about it that we're going to talk about real quick here. I've been using this for a couple months now, and I do like it overall. It's got some quirks. Most rigs out there got some quirks. But let's talk about some of the features that we do like about it. This is the matte box option that we'll talk about in a little bit. But let's just talk about the build of it. I mean, it's obviously all metal, which is nice. It's got a nice sturdy build to it, and I mean, there's a lot of adjustability to it, which is something I like too.
Yeah, I think it has a sturdier feel. There's some manufacturers that can have the plastic, and it's less expensive. It is lighter weight, but I do like the metal. Feel this a lot more. Kind of gives you that substance when you're shooting, and so I really like that portion of the setup that they have. So
the only downside of it is that metal is heavier. Just this rig by itself is heavier than just the camera that you put on it, which is a downside. But once it's on a tripod or something like that, it's not too big of a deal. So like some of this adjustability, I really like having the ability to move the camera up and down right here. You can swing the whole thing back. It's not a quick thing to swing the whole top off, but it is an option for you. Now the follow focus is actually kind of nice, and I like this quite a bit because of the fact that it's a single arm attachment, so that means you can rotate the follow focus back and forth, attach it to the lens, and then bring it off. And the play on this is very minimal. I mean, I think there's zero play on it. So the follow focus is just really nice follow focus. One of the best that I've worked with, and included in this rig is a great plus.
Yeah, I think the other thing that's really nice too is that it's a pretty strong, sturdy swing arm for your monitor system. Operates just like most of them do, where you just unscrew the bottom here, swing it out, position it the way that you want. So overall, it kind of comes with a ton of things that you end up having to piece together with other manufacturers. So that was definitely a benefit for when I was taking a look at it, is just a total package that they kind of deliver with everything all at once. So
this matte box is a 2-stage matte box, swing away. After some use, the swing away has got a little play in it, not a ton, but just enough to be a little finicky sometimes. It is a dual rotating filter tray, which is nice. So if you've got a filter like the Lightcraft Workshop 4x4 filter that rotates separately, you can use it with this, which is nice. Some of the 2-stage filters rotate together, so this is one of the few ones, and especially in this price point, it's nice to have that option.
I think the other thing too is, I don't know whether we're a little rough on equipment because we've been doing a lot of shooting recently, but kind of one of, I guess, the cons of sorts would be making sure you got a couple of little extra tools around. We had to take the matte box off, which actually came off very easily in order to tighten the hinge and things like that. It wasn't a big amount of downtime, but it was a little bit frustrating. But again, I don't know how much we abuse our gear versus what the average person will. So
true, yeah. Now, the rig I like. There's a couple things that it comes with that I don't like. It does come with a shoulder or the handheld attachment, which are fine. But the one thing I don't like is this right here. I'm not a big fan of this design. This is the shoulder rig attachment. It's not very comfortable. It doesn't fit on you very well at all.
And we do recognize, I mean, Tony and I are
larger people.
Yeah, but it falls kind of odd. It's a very, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a very stiff, I would say foam. But yeah, it's not uber comfortable.
It's just an awkward. I understand the purpose of an offset, but offset's usually if you want to put an eyepiece, and this rig isn't very conducive to having an eyepiece setup. So, it comes with it. I wouldn't consider it a.
Yeah, you've actually been shooting with another rig's shoulder setup.
I've got enough rigs that I kind of cannibalize things together. So when I do go handheld, I use some other rigs to it. But overall, the rig itself, I do like. I think I've been shooting on it quite a bit, and I just like the configuration of it. So when I want all my gear protected, I'm gonna grab this guy.
I think the other thing it's really that really kind of caught my eye is the fact that it has all the metal construction and all those types of things, but yet hits a lower price point than competitors. I know there's some of the other rigs that are comparable that are even as much as or double the price as this rig. And I think as far as a price point, because we know with cinematography, videography, and everything else is you pay for what you get. But this I think hits just a great price point for somebody trying to get into a rig but not trying to spend the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 that can be out there. So that was huge for me. So
awesome. Well, there you guys go. It's the Lightcraft Workshop HDSLR rig. Check it out on lightcraftworkshop.com.
This episode is made possible in part by Small HD, the world's smallest high-definition monitors. Lightcraft Workshop, the perfect tools to create the perfect image. CheesyCam.com, the latest gear reviews and DIY video and photo projects.
What you doing, John?
Trying to make it level.
Lord, I'm coming home to you.
This is going to go on DVTV because they should know that we don't have a kicker light for the toilet. There's no outlet in there. We need a kicker light for the kicker.
Where'd Jimmy go?
He's right over here. So when filming in a bathroom, no, you need a kicker light on your toilet.
Jimmy.
What?
Come here. Come here.
Hi.
Show us what you're trying to do.
Okay, kicker light in the bathroom?
Yeah, a kicker light.
Kicker. It's a kicker, all right. It's a kicker.
This is the first light he grabbed.
The 1K.
Well, I told you I was going to grab a 1K.
It's the toilet from hell.
We just assumed that you weren't going to grab a kicker 1K light. It's fine.
Shut up.
The neighbors are probably wondering what you're doing in here.
Hi. I'm the helper on this. I'm very creative.
So you cram another fluorescent in here? Because there's already so much space right now.
I'm gonna put one in the corner. Don't judge me. You know what? Your audience isn't gonna appreciate this. Like when they see this, I'm like, hey, leave John Reed alone. He's pretty freaking cool. Jerk. All my YouTube followers, all 6 of them, will be like, oh my God, John's awesome. I like how you just did the kicker with a 1K and now you're telling us about golden hour lighting.
We gotta get going. We gotta get going on this. These guys spend way too much time dinking around with stuff.
We're film professionals.
It's called getting the shot. I know Jimmy's not used to that
We're
concept.
Hey, but you know what? When it comes to stuff we need on cell phone, Jimmy is our man.
I'm the business end of this deal, and business is business, so we gotta get her done.
His next production is gonna be.
Hey, I wish I was
Straight off
going
of his
to.
phone.
I wish I was going to Missouri with these guys.
By the way, he will shoot your senior portraits for dirt cheap.
No,
he
I
has a
won't.
6-megapixel camera on his phone.
I can light it properly too.
Yeah, with a 1K.
Yes. Just one of them, straight on.
Jimmy and his booties.
Element. Per the client's wishes, John.
I'm just wearing socks.
She told me that I was too cool for boots. And then she tried to slip me her number. People are just gonna watch this and just assume we all hate each other. These guys are verbally abusive. They need counseling. We're like an old married couple. We argue and bicker and we don't have sex.
Give us something.
What do you want?
Give us an impression of something, or
An impression? You're a kind soul? I don't... You know, this little lowrider bag comes in handy.
Wow. That was a good promo.
And then you know what? You should buy one. I mean, it's just, and there he is
New shot again.
in my shot. Get a shot of this. Did I say you could go there? You know, it's this, you know, it's a glorified sandbag, but it just fits cameras perfectly. It's designed to just hug them, and then it's like I can have a tripod anywhere. I can even do basic like tilts or pans or real simple stuff, but the fact that, you know, I didn't have to lug in my tripod in an area that wouldn't fit, that's handy.
So you're aware, as we're filming Jimmy jumping on this trampoline, Jimmy does know the real estate agent and is familiar with the client, so we don't typically jump on people's trampolines. You know, if you could fall off that, we could send this to a totally different kind of show. I'm gonna keep it on, just too good of a dismount.
Holy crap! Holy crap!
That's called, thanks, John.
I just want to make
Open the door for me. All you have is a little handy cam, but you can't open the freaking door.
Hey, you know what? I'm just trying to make sure I'm documenting all this.
We're losing. Our son's gone now for the day.
That's gone.
No, see, that's the guy's day.
Seriously?
Hey everybody, this is John Reed, the host of Next Wave DV.
The host?
Yeah. I'm the host because I have the camera right now. Hope you enjoy my website that I let Tony host for me sometimes. He knows a little bit.
Thinking how it's gonna be whenever I get you next to me. Gonna love you all over.
So just doing a little bit of a push shot towards the front door.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do pans and tilts. Sometimes it's nice to add a little dimension to them as you're doing the nice little
Look, I do the Hitchcock.
Hitchcock zoom. You want to do a Hitchcock zoom for a real estate video?
Yeah, that'd look cool.
That would look weird. People are like, what's wrong with that front door?
Dude, why do I feel nauseous and feel like someone's gonna jump out from behind my shower curtain?
You do the opening just before Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters!
Here, I got the... Jimmy wanted to get close up of the address, so I've got it.
It's a hyper close-up.
There you go. That's my close-up right there. There you go. That's going in the video, homie. I'm good.
This is a great spot.
So right now, I just want to like explain to our viewers. Sometimes you have to make exceptions to your gear, like maybe shoot with a dolly on a trampoline in order to get a shot.
Yeah. What's up? I don't know why you want the shot.
I
don't think this shot looks good.
I don't think it does either.
See,
but here's
see this shot. See, this shot looks sexy.
all right. But
This shot does not look sexy.
all right. You shut up a second. Is there any way that we can show what this backyard looks like that's in a good way?
What do you? No.
This is the front yard's ugly cousin that you get roped into a blind date
Yeah,
with.
but-
That's what this shot is.
If I'm buying this house, I don't
You're
know.
not buying it. I don't think you're going to buy it based upon the video that we're making.
We cannot afford this house.
But no, I'm not saying like you're not gonna come and be like, oh, I saw this awesome video. I'm gonna order online for 19999. However many nines after the one.
I wasn't doing nothing.
It's feel the poo. I'm gonna throw you in it.
I gotta go in the house with these shoes. Oh, they're cool.
That's all right. You wear those sexy little blue slippers over your shoes.
Let's get out of here.
I'm so glad that you took us back here, Jimmy, to show us this awesome shot.
Dang, this shot is amazing. I'm looking at the house right now. Good lordy. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it on here for the viewers too, so that way when they had you recorded earlier,
They're gonna say, why did you take that shot?
I have you jumping on the trampoline. This one right here, so it'll be good.
All right, so this is Jim DeGroat with DVTV, and we're here to shoot an episode of a beautiful real estate shot.
That was the suckiest thing ever.
All
You guys can't even fake good.
Actually named this the ground dolly, or the trampoline dolly, or the bar dolly, the floor dolly.
This is because Jim can't figure out what the heck it's called. It says it on the side.
No,
It says pocket dolly.
when you've been shooting,
Oh,
shooting all day with these guys, and your blood sugar is really low. Oh, let's go inside. Well, we got here at 10 o'clock this morning, and it's 7 o'clock at night. And we're very tired.
Yeah, this was an interesting adventure. We discovered there's certain things that you just can't do without like Hollywood equipment to get to the standard that sometimes I prefer some things on picture. But overall, I think we did a really great job and happy with the shoots.
The cool thing about it was I'm really dumb when it comes to the technical terms about you know, dollies and shots and things like that. So we had a lot of fun at my expense with that.
We had a lot of fun because like around 2 or 3 o'clock, I just got tired and I just told John to just shoot stuff.
He lost his creative juices.
Yeah, so then John just went off and was creative, and so there's going to be a portion of the video that just totally sucks, and it's because John shot it.
But remember, some great ideas from the jib shot were mine and John's. More John's than mine. So.
And that turned out pretty darn cool. That was crazy. That was a crazy shot.
So there's a lot of work involved in this, but we'll see if we can make some money with it, huh?
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this crazy tour. I know it's not a typical episode of DVTV, but hope you had some fun. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Want more Next Wave DV in your life? Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube to be notified when the next episode airs. Visit our website for daily posts on the latest digital video news. Like us on Facebook to join the Next Wave DV community. And follow us on Twitter for behind-the-scenes news and pictures.